Oh man, have I just ruined the finish on this hardwood deck by trying to clean up some dried spilt paint using alcohol hand rub. So last night this happened. So what do you get when you cross a naughty puppy and a test pot of paint? This naughty little guy has grabbed a paintbrush off the table while we've been out, and he's managed to try and paint the deck. Anyway, a few hours later, this water-based paint has completely dried on the stained timber. I've been looking up, trying to figure out different ways of cleaning this paint off without damaging the stained hardwood decking. My daughter Ruby's got this 70% alcohol-based hand rub. Now if we pop some of that on there, let it soak in a little bit. We'll just do a couple of small sections at a time. And that's because alcohol actually gives stain a really hard time. So we want to be super careful. That thick section there might need a little bit more work. So all I want to do is make it break down that paint. We'll wipe it off as soon as it's soaked in a little bit. Alcohol hand rub is the kind of thing that most people have. Yeah, there we go. It's starting to work. Just bring the camera over to this one. And you can see how, with that alcohol has broken down the paint. It's not damaged the stain at this stage. Is that a bit of stain actually coming up? Must be, hey? It's either dirt or it's stain. This is the entertaining area, and the hardwood decking is a bit of a feature. It looks horrible. We can't leave it like this. And if you're anything like me, you'd see it every time you use this space. I'm going to try and apply some stain over the top of these sort of bleached areas and see how that looks. This is the same pot of stain, same color, hopefully. I hope it's the same pot. If it doesn't work, and by work I mean look nice and even, then I'll sand it all back and restain the whole area. Hopefully this works and the timber just thinks it's having a second or third coat of stain. This stain would typically be applied using one of those sheepskin pads, but because we're just patching up such small areas and trying to blend it in, I'm just going to be applying the stain using a paintbrush. Using the brush, spread out the stain a little bit, feathering those edges so it doesn't look like you've just applied stain to one patch. I think we've been very lucky being able to restain those patches that the alcohol hand rub had damaged. 2 coats and the colour's nice and even again. It actually looks really good. I think I'd be hesitant to use that alcohol hand rub again to remove any dropped dried paint from the stained hardwood deck, just knowing how much damage that it does to the stain. If you've got any suggestions on how we can remove like dropped paint without causing any damage, I'd love for you to pop it down in the comments below so we can all learn. If you liked this video, if you thought it was okay, click the subscribe button. It's free, and I'll see you in the next video.